For many years, we have been so spoiled and so completely spoiled to be able to go with visit our friends in the south of France for summer, my daughter and I. And when we're there, we are always treated to the most amazing, gorgeous bowls of gazpacho, which is basically a truly Italian soup. Cold, refreshing, like so good for your guts, so good for your skin, so good for everything. Gazpacho. So I wanted to show you now in SA with the heat that we're having. I just wanted to let you know how to throw it together. So I use a roasting vine tomato. You know what's funny? It smells exactly like tomato leaf. That's so funny. Well, it's not really funny, it says tomato leaf. Anyway, okay, so then I use the roasting vine, then I do an exotic tomato mix. So I have a whole lot of different type of tomatoes, which I chop up. I do cucumber. I normally peel the skin off, just very rough. It's one onion, red onion, 2 peppers, a couple of garlic, not too much, it's very heavy. I got fresh mint from the garden. Oh, it smells good. Olive oil. Then I do, this is the only salt we should be using, guys. Don't use salt that's bleached. This has got 97 minerals. Celtic salt, you get this from the Wellness Warehouse, is the only salt you should be using. And then I'm going to add basil. So I just cut it up. If you have a NutriBullet, you can throw it in a NutriBullet. I don't have a posh blender by no means. I just throw them individually. Blend it up, stays in the fridge and for a couple of days, and it is so yummy, so refreshing, so good for you. I live in it. So let me cut it all up and I'll show you how it goes. I've got my cucumber and my peppers. Here's my blender. I'm doing the basil and the mint. I've about half a red onion, which I've soaked in water for 10 minutes. It definitely softens the bitterness. Tons of all different assortment of tomatoes. My 2 little things of garlic, which I'm going to cut up. The olive oil and the salt. And I'm going to blend, add, and then you'll have this fresh, fabulous soup. I'll show you now. Okay, so I've got the first batch tomato, all half of the ingredients, which I popped into my blender, and now we're going to blend. Okay, so that's my first batch, which now I will decanter into a bowl. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys, it needs a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, which you can add at the end, and you can taste with the pepper and the salt and the... Okay, but so now I'm not going to blitz up the rest of the batch. The smell of goodness. It's like being in a Peter Rabbit movie. Frigging, it's delicious, delicious, delicious. And here it is. It literally takes, I don't know, 5 minutes of cutting and 3 minutes of blitzing. It is truly, I mean, it's just farm goodness. Everything that, it's just insane. I highly, highly recommend. I will cover it and I'll put it in my fridge and I will eat it all day and night long.